Black men, I don't think y'all get enough credit. I really don't think that a lot of people understand the responsibility, not in just being a man in America, but being a Black man in America is 1000% more challenging. I understand why Black men have that chip on their shoulder and you feel like you have something to prove. Why? Because the world tries to make you. And I just want to say thank you to the men that wake up and get it done even when it's hard. Because I do feel like we as women, we have tried. We have space where we can go and have conversations, where we can let our hair down and we get a chance to cry. And I don't feel like men have that same opportunity. And although we do carry a heavy emotional workload, so do men, but they have nowhere to express it. So to the Black man, and other men, that's great too, but specifically to the Black man, I wanna say, thank you. We love you. We appreciate you. And although there are messages out here that make it seem like the Black woman and the Black man are divided, or like the Black man ain't nothing, no. If you haven't figured out your leadership yet, if you haven't figured out where you're going yet, it's okay. If you haven't gotten to 6 or 7 figures yet, but that's on your plan and you're working towards it, don't let social media rob you of your plan. Don't let social media stop you from where you're going. And don't let your responsibilities outweigh your purpose. I pray that God just gives you the abundance that is more abundant than the sacrifices that you've made. Really and truly, like I see my husband, I see how hard he works, and he doesn't say anything. This man never asks for help. So for the men that also never ask for help, we see you, we love you, we value you, we thank you. And I just wanted to say that because when I tell y'all, Brock doesn't ask for anything. And sometimes that's challenging for me because I am the person that's like a super overly communicative, like how is this, how's that, house, and everything just is fine for him. And so it's been work to pull that out of him. And I feel like there aren't enough women doing the work to pull that out of their man because they're more focused on themselves. And we just need reminders. Men need reminders. We love you. We appreciate you.
Welcome to my channel. This is a new channel. We're going to talk about relationships wise, you know what I mean? We're going to talk about relationships. Even also we're going to talk about relationships. Me and my homeboys, we might do like a little podcast. I'm gonna show you clips on this channel as well. And this is like a dating status. It's called dating status. I got two other YouTube channels, guys. I want to say, and also I might be playing a little bit of mostly maybe Kevin Samuel clips and other clips too as well. So you guys might like these clips that I'm gonna show you in a minute. But I want to talk to you for a second. I know a lot of us going through a whole lot. The dating scene here in America is really trash. I know I used to be the guy years ago. I used to date women, and I used to try to pay for everything. I guess you can say I was a simp at one time. And, and at the time I didn't really realize what was happening. I was young, way young. And I say all this because there are some guys out there that's probably going through a lot, and that's why I made this channel to help other men, especially young men in their 20s and stuff first, because I know this dating era is horrible. So I've been through that. Again, you guys not alone, so don't feel like you're alone. I'm 44 years old. Been through a lot. I've been married. I've been married for maybe like 4 years. I have dated a lot of women. I got a 12-year-old son. But I know a lot of men go through a whole lot, and I see it all the time. And I watch a lot of YouTube, and I've seen them, and the stories that they tell is just horrible. And I can just see that the hurt in their eyes, like they tired. A lot of men are tired out there, and I get it. And that's why I made this channel, to help men or help anybody, whoever, you know what I'm saying, want to learn, take from this channel, learn from it. And I try to help everybody. But, unfortunately, guys, we live in the era of, I call it MDP, modern day prostitutes. And you know, some women want you to pay for their nails, their hair, they babysitter for their kid on the first date before you even meet them. And some women, you know, some women that you take out, they be want to go out to the highest restaurant and want to order the highest meal and make you pay for it. And know damn well she ain't gonna pay for that if it was just her or her friends or her homegirls or whatever. So guys, I know a lot of men going through a whole lot right now. But I say us, man, we need to work on ourselves first. And once you get there, you know what I'm saying, work on yourself, work on your fit, you know what I'm saying, your health. Focus on you, you know what I mean? Get that right. But if you guys into working out, stuff like that, I have another YouTube channel. It's called Down with G. I'll leave it down at the bottom. And a lot of time I try to help people, you know what I'm saying, work out. So I want to say this too. I have another YouTube channel. It's called Traveling with G. And I'll leave that down at the bottom too. And I travel and I have dated overseas. But here lately, I have really been dating overseas the most. Me pretty much, I kind of stopped dating in America. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say it's like American women, but they have some type of, you know, softer side to them overseas. But I had dated a lot of, excuse me, I'm sorry about that, excuse me. I had dated a lot of Latino women, especially down in South America. Even though I ain't gonna say they perfect, I ain't gonna say that, but they have like a softer side, feminine in them. They cook for you and stuff like that. But again, it's not all, you know, it ain't like, I want to say, when you date them, they show more respect than the American women. And yeah, I know a lot of people say, oh, they in the poor countries, so of course they're gonna do it. Yeah, I get that, but sometimes I feel like us men, we need that. You know what I mean? We need that comfort, that more like a king status. You know what I'm saying? The respect level, because I'm telling you, man, dating here in the States is something else. And I have came across a lot of women that have been weird, just crazy, man. So I just stopped dating in the States, and I know it's good for sometimes because I know there's a lot of crazy women on these dating apps. And I'm gonna say right now, dating in America is really trash, man. The dating app is trash, to be honest with you guys. I'm not gonna even sit here and lie to you. I'm not gonna hold you. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, I feel like us men, we need to learn how to might need to do more cold approaching. But nowadays you can't even do that, because if you do that, they be saying, oh, you harassing me. And I remember I talked to this chick that I seen her outside around these apartments, and she was outside walking a dog. And when I try to talk to a cold approacher, she was like, oh, are you gonna stalk me? I'm like, huh? And then once I started talking to her, she started opening up. She started to relax a little bit more. I said, look, I'm not following you, because she's walked the other way. She thought I was just some bum nigga on the street. I don't know. But she turned around, but she finally, I talked to her, and I explained to her. And when she was walking the other way, I said, well, hell, I'm for to go. And I just backed up out the car and for to go, because I was leaving out. And then she said, you're not gonna stalk me? I said, no. So what the hell I'm gonna stalk you for? I just met you. I'm not on that type of time, baby girl. She said, oh, okay, I thought. So then, you know, she started talking and opened up a little bit, but she had a boyfriend. I'm like, you know, that's cool. And I kept it respectful, and I moved on. She said, oh, okay. When she said, well, nice meeting you. And I just left. So I say all that because, man, we live in some crazy times right now. This is a crazy time to be living. So anyway, guys, I made this channel, guys. If you guys, again, welcome to my channel. It's new. It's called, like I said, the dating status. So I'm gonna run some clips for you guys, and let me know what you think about these clips. and we'll come back here and we'll talk about it. All right, let's run it.
The closer you get to 30, the more you realize you don't know shit in your 20s. And by the time you get 35, that's when reality will hit you and you have to take stock at where you are. And if you're losing or behind, that's your problem. At 40 is when life really starts for a man. And if you've been doing the right things, the better things, putting in the work, life becomes far much more pleasurable at 40. But then, just like you see a lot of women who have the 1,000 C's stare in their eyes, you see a lot of guys at 40 who have the loser stare in their eyes because they got light resumes, few skills, and they've misused their youth, chasing stupid shit. And now they don't have as much time and they can't make the money and they got to hold on to that damn job. They got to hold on to the damn job they have because if they lose that job, they know if they're going to the open market is going to sell them. See, that's the real truth. Value is determined by a market. The market determines what value is. Where are you on the market?
Men that do have leadership, especially black men, are not going to put up with what a lot of these women do, and then the women try to call them controlling. Black men with leadership demand respect, and respect means boundaries. And for a lot of women that are used to chaos, that means that now when a man comes in trying to set boundaries, trying to be like, this is how this is gonna go, this is how that's gonna go, now a woman will have a problem. And that's not conducive. So I do think that we need to get better at following a lead and letting that man lead. If you want to be with a black man and he's not where you're at yet, the best way for him to learn is to do it. That's why they call it work experience. If you're a server, you have those 3 weeks beforehand where you are practicing, you're barely even getting paid. Work experience. Mm-hmm. That's why certain people don't even take you on until you've had work experience. Well, relationships are work experience. And if you've never been with a woman that calls you to have leadership in a relationship, not just in business, if you've never been with a woman that calls you to have accountability, not just accountability in business, then it's experience that you may have to learn. So can you allow that man to learn in his own timing, or do you need to tell him how it's supposed to go?
Why are so many women sleeping with so many men?
One woman is sleeping with multiple men because one woman has multiple bills. This is the height of a prostitution era. This is not about what can you do for me? Let's do partnership in life. How can I add to you? Let's build value together. This is, I am in survival mode. I want to flex on my friends at work with the purse or the flowers that my dude sent me at work. I want to let everybody know that I'm good enough to be chosen, even if I feel empty and miserable, even if it's shallow and all I crave is depth. Women right now are more shallow and entitled than ever before. Women are literally, they can be bought. And it ain't even for a lot.
What is a lot?
What's a dinner? A dinner night
Girl,
out?
hell no.
Or not even a dinner, drinks on a happy hour?
Yeah, easy nowadays.
It's not sex for connection. It's not sex for marriage. It's not sex with intention. It's literally, I need to pay my bills, which is why women have no problem a week after meeting you being like, oh my God, I'm behind on my rent. How is every woman behind on their rent? Do y'all not have jobs for real?
One of the biggest problems with men today is you can't walk away. You better learn how to walk away and cut a chick off, because if you don't, you're going to be the fool. You're going to be the one that's left a dried up husk, because when she's done what you believe, she'll walk away. But here's the thing, guys, when you learn to walk away from a woman, you're in a position of power. Ladies, many of you don't walk away. Many of y'all just check out. Y'all ghost, y'all leave. And I'm going to tell you right now, look at the way a woman ends her relationships. If she's the kind of woman who flakes, dips out, ghosts, leaves things, you need to know if you're dealing with a woman who can handle conflict. Why is this important? Because a woman who can't handle conflict, they run. It's time for you to start understanding that relationships are what makes you a successful life. It's either you first or relationships first. You cannot serve two masters. If it's my truth, my life, my field, my this, my that, cool, over there.
All right, guys, welcome back. I hope you guys enjoy those videos, those clips and everything. So with that being said, guys, remember, work on yourself. And when you work on yourself to be a better person, you know, the rest will come, and eventually you will find the right woman. So with that being said, guys, I'm Unfortunately, that's all I have for you guys for this video. So until next time, guys, I see you in the next video. And this is dating status, guys. Peace, and I'm out.